Yes guys, welcome back to The Bridge Side, my second ever video. This is exciting, I'm excited, I'm enjoying doing this already. The first video was hard to make. I don't know if you've ever tried to make a video, it's the weirdest thing watching yourself back, especially hearing yourself talk. I looked at myself and I was like, wow, this is weird, but I loved it. And I'm not doing this with views, I just love Chelsea, and I'm such an addict for the transfer news, the dramas, the pre-match, the post-match. I love everything about it. I love this game. So today I'm just going to break through some of the things that I've seen and I've read online. Not too much has happened, but one thing that has happened, which surprised me, is something I'm going to show you now. This was very much out of the blue. Shocked me, if I'm being quite honest with you. But here we go, let me show you. Chelsea submit €75 million offer for Barcelona star who's been offered to Man United. Fermin Lopez, okay? A attacking midfielder, left winger and centre mid for Barcelona. Now, I'm not sure why Chelsea would buy him. In all fairness, I've got some stats here that I think you might like. I mean, the bid was declined, and a proposed swap deal involving Christopher Nkunku was also rejected by the Catalan club. Lopez has had an impressive season with 8 goals and 10 assists in 46 appearances. So, knowing that he's a right-footed midfielder, he can play central midfield, he can play centre attacking midfield, a number 10 role like Cole Palmer, and he can also play left wing. And he can cut in on his right and shoot, I suppose. This one was just out of the blue. This one caught me off guard. I think it's going to have caught a lot of people off guard, and I'm sure you'll see many other videos mention this. If not, then you've got an absolute goldmine right here. I watched him. He does look good. I'm not going to try and get my hopes up too much because I don't think this is something that's going to materialise, but I could be wrong. I was very wrong in my previous video about Osimhen. I said that it would probably be the last week of the summer transfer window that we actually see movement, but now it's come out that he's agreed a personal terms with Al Hilal. Is it Al Hilal? Regardless, it's just a waste of talent. It's just a boring league, and I hate to, say things like that, but let's be honest, I think your career goes and dies in that league. So yeah, Fermin Lopez. Am I excited? Am I not? Well, it was rejected, even though they're up for selling him. So I reckon the reason they rejected the offer is because we'd probably offered a lot less than that, and obviously adding Nkunku in to hopefully try and win them over. But let's be honest, Nkunku's not your selling point at the moment, is it? That's a hard one to push forward. Okay, moving from that. Noni Madueke. Okay, now, I've seen a lot of reports that Chelsea are open and listening to offers, with the likes of Newcastle showing themselves again, like they did in January, but obviously nothing materialised from that. But what's odd is you see some more reports that they're happy with Noni. Noni's not looking to move. He's happy at the club. He's enjoying himself at the club. He loves Enzo Maresca. And Chelsea think that he still has not reached his full potential, and they're willing to let him do that. But yeah, it's a strange one. I feel like with Noni, he blows very hot and cold. There are moments in the game where it's almost frustration, the way he passes the ball back. A lot of people say it's bad attitude, but I just think that it's frustration. Our build-up play is not the quickest. I think that's pretty bloody obvious when you're watching the games. We don't move the ball fast enough. I think he's a player that needs the support going forward if he's going to bomb it up the pitch. And I don't blame him for getting frustrated. You can see the likes of Cole Palmer getting frustrated when we don't move things forward quick enough. So if Noni was to leave, I think you're putting all your hopes into Cole Palmer unless we do sign another centre attacking midfield. But then you've got Esteval coming in, which again, huge excitement for that guy. I'm not sure if anyone's seen it. I'm going to get it up really quickly, but there was a photo of Caicedo with Paez and Esteval, and just melted my heart. Let me show you this. It was brilliant. I'd love to see it. Is this the one? I mean, that's the blurriest photo I've ever seen in my life. Come on. Where are we looking? I literally seen a Twitter or X. Think about it earlier. I mean, hey, look, I'll stick this one up. It is an awful... I mean, it's a Reddit video, so stuff it. Shall I just do it? Yeah, so if you look here... There you go. Just the future of the club. Esteval, Andre Santos, and Paez. So you've got Esteval, Andre Santos, and Paez, and then obviously you got the boy himself, Caicedo. This is what you want to see in the team, because they're all going to be meeting up, and this is great. You gotta love to see it. Makes me happy. Brings a big smile on my face. Absolutely love it. Right, I've completely lost track of where I was. So yeah, the right wing. You've got Esteval, obviously Cole Palmer can play there, but let's be honest, I think he's cemented himself in that number 10 role, unless we get some phenomenal signing, maybe a Fermin Lopez that can really, really play there. You got Kudos from West Ham, but to be honest, I don't think that's going to materialise at all. I think that's done and dusted. I think they've tried and it failed, but again, it is what it is. Right, Joao Felix. I love the man. I've always been such an admirer of Joao Felix. I even have the away kit with him on the back, just because I love his skills. I love the aura that man has. Granted, yes, he's not had the best time, and it's obvious. But I think he holds a bit in our hearts as Chelsea fans. Even that first game when he got red carded, he shows a lot of enthusiasm. Okay, a lot of things don't pull off. I think he's a player that relies solely on a system, but I think if he can be a second man on the left wing, I wouldn't mind it. Save some money for a huge player in the final stage of the summer window if that's what you want to do. But for the Club World Cup, maybe just keep him. But obviously there's talks of him going back to Benfica, which again, I don't mind if it's something that's going to make him happy and he's going to go on and do well. All the best to him. But yeah, it sucks to see how, especially, in Nkunku, I thought Nkunku was going to be him. I thought he was going to be the man. But then he got injured and, the old story as it goes, isn't it? Once they get injured, they never become the same player. But hey, Jorrel Hato, the defender that Chelsea are massively into. Chelsea remains interested in signing Ajax versatile defender Jorrel Hato. The 19-year-old has over 100 senior appearances and 6 caps for the Netherlands. Ajax is reluctant to sell, and any deal would likely require a fee exceeding 40 to 50 million euros. Now, anyone who knows of Jorrel Hato, I watched his highlights today, so that when I come and talk to you guys, I'm at least clued up a little bit on what's going on, or what this player seems to offer. Buy him. Just buy him. Maybe chuck in a Renato Vega, to make up for it, but I'd buy him. He's basically another Cucurella. Oh my god. I am so sorry. Excuse me. Very progressive footballer. He knows how, he's got great touch, great power, he's great forward passing. Great, he just looks great. And I'd love to have said the same thing about Badiashile and Disasi back in the day, but I couldn't, because they obviously were a partnership at Monaco, weren't they? And they sucked there, if I'm being honest. They weren't that exciting. Why we bought both of them is mental. Could not tell you. But Jorrel Hato, I think, offers something that I think he would be better than Gusto, if I'm being honest. Obviously, Gusto plays off the right, but I'm saying as a player, I think Hato, it means that we don't have to burn Cucurella to the ground. We absolutely used and abused Cucurella last season, and rightly so. The guy's a machine and deserves it. But I think it's time that we allow Cucurella to know that, have a rest without feeling like whoever's going to take his place, we're all there shivering in our boots going, all right, this guy's going to make a mistake. Badiashile, as much as I think in the last few games he's been all right, there's a pass in him, there's a mistake or a decision-making mistake. It's just small things like that. So yeah, it's just, I'd buy him, get him in the door, and I would be happy with that. Okay, if you guys can just drop a like, a comment, and subscribe, it would mean the world to me, and hopefully I can just keep elevating the skills that comes with doing this kind of thing. After watching the first video, it was a struggle. It was awkward, but we get on and we move on. I also have started a TikTok and a Twitter, or an X as you call it. So I'll leave my links in the description. Please drop a follow, drop a like, come say, show me some love. Because I've got some good plans. I've got some big plans. Obviously, I'm not looking to rush anything. I don't want to try and become, like the Joey Knight podcast and George Benson and football therapy straight from the get-go. This thing takes time and it takes a lot of work, and I'm really willing to put that work in. I love this football team, and I think this football team offers a lot of content. The highs and lows emotions, we all know that one. But feel free to drop in what you'd want to see me do. Do you want to see me do a prediction for the Club World Cup, who I think is going to win it, who's going to win the group stages? Do you want to see a Premier League prediction before transfers, post transfers? I've got all these ideas. I will try and do my best to at least release one video a day to do with transfers or just news Chelsea topic related anyway, because I am trying to do my best to keep up to date with it. And yeah, so just let me know what you think. If that's something you're into, then cool. We'll give that a go. So yeah, going forward, please feel free to give me your opinions. I would massively respect it. And I hope you have a great day. And I will catch you maybe tonight with another video, maybe some predictions. Or if not, I will catch you tomorrow. Catch you in a bit. Peace.